Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can take those leads from your Facebook lead ads and have them automatically synced into kvCORE. You can even apply hashtags as they're getting added into kvCORE so you can have them sent smart campaigns. Super easy to set up this automation to get your leads in there, improve your speed to lead, and create more conversions. Let me show you how. So what we have here is you are creating ads in Facebook. So here we are. This is a business Facebook. And you go in here and you go to advertising and you're going with this get more leads. So a lot of agents will do this. They'll run their own Facebook ads or they'll have somebody else run ads for them. And the important thing here is that they're doing the get more leads and they have a contact form. So what's going to happen there is a user on Facebook will see an ad. Let's see an ad preview here. It'll look like this on the desktop. And it'll have a button like apply now or get more information. They click that, they fill in their information, that information goes to you. You can then follow up and set up an appointment with them. So that's what we're doing. We're setting it up so that the information that gets put into this form gets synced into kvCORE when the user fills it out. So to do that, we're gonna go to apination.com and you're gonna click on Start Syncing. There you're going to see a ton of different apps, marketing apps, productivity apps, and real estate apps. So if you see any other logos that look familiar, go ahead and click on those as well, and you can set up some automations for those apps as well. But I'm going to go to K for kvCORE. There it is right here. Click on that. And it's going to show me the apps I can automate specifically with kvCORE. So take a deep dive in here and see if there's anything you're using. A lot of users will set up a Google contact sync or an iPhone contact sync with kvCORE. That way it's always on, always sharing those contacts between your phone. Today we're going to set up that Facebook lead ad sync. So I'm going to click on that. And it's going to bring me here and it's going to say, all right, you can sync Facebook lead ads into kvCORE. That's the available workflow. So I'm going to activate that workflow. The first step is to sign into my API Nation account. If you don't have an API Nation account, no problem. You can create one right here. I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google, and that's going to sign me into my API Nation account. And then once I sign into my API Nation account, the next thing I have to do is connect both apps. So to connect Facebook, very simple. You're going to hit the connect button. It's going to take you out to the Facebook sign-in page. You'll just log in. If you're already logged in on this browser, it'll just automatically show it and it'll ask you a few things. Which pages do you want to connect? I'm going to go ahead and select all those. It's going to give me a final summary and I'm going to hit save. So all my pages that I am managing on Facebook are now connected to API Nation. So if I run ads for any of those pages, as long as I've set up a sync for the form that the ad is running, it'll get synced. Same thing with kvCORE, you'll hit connect. It'll take you out to the kvCORE website. You'll just sign in, authorize, and that makes the connection. Really simple. All right, so here we're just gonna set up the first sync. So you're gonna choose the page that is running the ad. So I'm gonna go with the example team here. So if you're not currently running a business page for your real estate business and you want to use this sync, the first step would be to actually set up a Facebook business page for your business. So you can't actually run ads on your personal Facebook page. You would actually need to set up a separate business page to do this. Once you've selected your page, now you're going to choose your form. And like you saw here in the example, when you set up an ad, it asks you what form you want to use, or do you want to create a new form? I have a couple forms in there, so I'm just going to use one I already have. And the forms are just the questions that the users are answering when they reply to your ad. So I'm going to use this test form. As these leads are coming in from Facebook, if they happen to exist in kvCORE for whatever reason, somebody is doing business with you, they're in kvCORE already, and they're also clicking on your ads on Facebook. Do you want to overwrite the information in kvCORE or just fill in any blank fields? I'm going to click here, don't overwrite information, just fill in blank fields, and I'm going to hit the button. That's going to create the actual workflow. And I want to show you a couple things here before we actually activate this sync. First, you can see it brought over all the information from the last page, the form, don't overwrite information. A couple things here. One, we have this filter tool. We use it on all the syncs. It's available for all the syncs. And what you can do here is filter further exactly who is coming over using this sync. So you can see the full name, email, and phone number, and how soon are you looking to move, and a bunch of other information is coming over. For the most part, most agents don't set up a filter for leads coming in. They just want to get all their leads in no matter what. They don't want to set up any kind of barriers that might stop them. So I'm going to go with no filter for now. Finally, I'm going to come down here to mapping, and here's where you just map up the information coming over from that Facebook ad. So we're getting full name, we're getting email, we're getting phone number. And again, this is all dependent on what you're asking for in your ad form. So if you ask for full name, you'll get full name, email, phone number. You saw also we were asking for how soon do you want to move? And that's kind of a nice thing to put in something like the notes field. So I'm going to hit plus sign. I'm going to go to how soon are you looking to move and pop that answer in here. It's going to put the answer in. So I'm going to put a little question. I'm actually going to type the question in it. That way I remember what the question was that they're answering. How soon move? I'll just abbreviate it like that. And then they'll put the answer in. Finally, the last thing I want to show you is you can add hashtags so that these trigger smart campaigns as they're getting launched into kvCORE. So I can put in here, you don't actually put the hashtag symbol, you're just going to put the actual hashtag. So you can put Facebook or Facebook lead ad, Facebook, anything that's going to be the hashtag you use in kvCORE. Go through here, and there's anything else you want to add, go ahead and add it in here. The nice thing about the mapping, you can see you can put in dynamic fields that's coming over. You can put in static fields that you just type in, and you can put in a mix of static and dynamic. This looks good. All the leads that come through here as they're added to kvCORE, they're going to get added as new buyers. So just keep that in mind. Every lead that comes through here by default is going to get added to kvCORE as a new buyer. I'm going to go ahead and activate the sync. And that's it. The sync is now up and running. Now, if anybody clicks on my ad on Facebook, they submit their information, they're automatically going to get added right into kvCORE. I'll find them right in here. I can start following up with them. They'll have the hashtag I added, and it improves my speed to lead. So a couple more things I want to show you here, just a few tips and tricks. A lot of people are running multiple ads. So you can see we're syncing that one form, test form, but you might have multiple ads with different forms. So an easy way to set this up for multiple ads with different forms is just clone the sync. It's going to clone all the settings, and then you're just going to select your different forms. So instead of test form, maybe I'm going to use this coming soon list form. You might have different mapping because you might be getting different information from that form. So I'm going to go ahead and map automatically. And yeah, I'm getting a first name, last name, email, phone number. I don't believe I have, I'm no longer getting how soon do you want to move. So that's not going to be there. And I'm just going to go down here. I'm going to add that hashtag again, Facebook, just so I have it. But this looks good. I'm going to go ahead and activate this. And so this way you can set up multiple syncs for multiple forms if you're running a bunch of different ad campaigns in Facebook. Two more things I want to show you. If you're in kvCORE, you can actually find integrations in the marketplace. So in kvCORE, you're going to come down here to the marketplace, go to the marketplace product manager, and it's going to show you all the stuff you've bought through the marketplace. Click on view all of our products here at the bottom, and it's going to show you all the stuff you can actually connect through kvCORE, including the stuff from API Nation, MailChimp, Facebook, Google Sheets, Constant Contact. There's a ton of other stuff if you go straight to the API Nation website, but you can also find it in kvCORE. So keep that in mind. The last thing I wanted to say is if you are advertising, you're doing the advertising yourself on Facebook, and you're thinking, I don't even know what an ad should look like, I don't know what to run, go to facebook.com/ads/library. And here you can search for ads that everybody all around are running. So I'm going to go in the United States. I'm going to search in housing, and you can search by location. You can search by, if you know there's a brokerage in your area and you want to see what they're running, you can do that. I'm just going to search by Phoenix, Arizona. and it's going to show me the ads that are running in Phoenix for housing. So I can look what's going on with them, what they look like, what kind of pictures, what kind of copy. So it's a great place to get some inspiration for any ads you might want to run as a real estate agent. And again, if you have somebody you're directly competing with, go ahead and hop on here, look them up, see what kind of ads they're running, so that you can either use what they're using or run some ads that pop a little bit more so you get more leads, more conversions. So that's it. That's how you set up the Facebook lead ads to kvCORE. Get all those leads right into kvCORE automatically. You don't have to go to Facebook, download a CSV, upload information, none of that stuff. Just create your ad, launch it, and start watching the leads come into your kvCORE for follow-up. If you have any questions, need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. Go to apination.com, email us, give us a phone call. We are API Nation, and we're connecting the world's applications.